G'day viewers, how are you? Michael here at Donald's Aussie Homestead. Today I'm going to talk to you about how much does it cost to farm rabbits. Now I'm not going to stand here try to tell you how you should raise rabbits, but I feel I should put forward what I do to raise rabbits, and that way you can make an informed decision on my ideas and other ideas you might have heard, because we all have our way of looking at things, and some are good, some are bad, maybe both are good, but this way we all collaborate, I suppose the word is. This here is Blue Ferrigno, World Olympia, Mr. Universe. Yeah, beautiful buck, and that's what I'm going to do. Show you how to make a buck or out of this buck or other bucks. Do you like blue? Oh, look at this, look at this. Blue, don't do it. A little bit nervous, so am I. Hey, you like that blue? Anyway, I'll take you over to my rabbitry and we'll go through and I'll show you how much it costs. Okay? Okay, Blue, you go home. Got to give him a treat for being a good little bunny and not being too scared. Well, the first thing is, I really don't know, my friends, how big you want to make your rabbitry. I see my rabbit cages here. I had up to over 40 breeders at one point, and along come the Khaleesi virus and devastated it. Now I'm in the process of rebuilding, and when I get it all up and going, I'll take you for a walkthrough. But until then, this is what I've been left with. It's looking good, but there's a lot more to go. Now, I don't expect you to have a rabbitry as big as this, especially off the bat. So what we will do is just talk about having one rabbit and one setup. Now, you can extrapolate from that. Most people would have one buck, two does to start with. This cage here costs 87 bucks with a waterer and a feeder. Look, I don't expect you to buy a cage like this. You can get cheap ones out there for virtually nothing. So just save your bucks and keep it for the feed. First thing is, this is where my feeder goes. And I use a PVC one. See this one down here? That's the type I put in it. Real cheap, cost me nothing. Nothing cost me a lot of money. These feeders here cost you $6. But I'd rather build one for free. I'll show you in here. Everything I make costs less than a couple of bucks. See this hay feeder? Just stick hay in there. Hay you can buy it for between 5 and 20 bucks depending where you buy it. Bit of timber like that for the toy. They love their toys. You've got to give them toys, something to chew on, something to play with, especially the bucks. I'll show you that now. See here? Bit of timber in here goes a long way. Just a bit of old wood and stuff. They'll rub on it and play with it. They have a great time. Everything costs more than a couple of bucks. Use the couple of bucks rule and you can't go wrong. So use the couple of buck rule for everything. This bit of timber here. This tin can, they love anything metal. They just flick it around and go crazy for it. Now, I'll take it down here. Just have a look in here. See how I've got a mat under there? I had a mat, it cost me about $2 from Bunnings, one of the big box stores. They love to play with it, but it keeps them something where to, see all the stuff here? All cheap. The mats, very important to have for the ones with sore hocks. Look at this here. He loves his timber. Look, having a great time. That's why you've got to give him lots of chew toys. He's chewed that in by and a half in about 2 days because he likes it wired up. It's funny. Now it'll cost you about $2 a week to feed a bunny. That's the rule you work on, $2 a bunny. Everything's $2. I keep on saying it. You say, remember, repeat after me, $2. The final thing is you need to get yourself a Californian or a New Zealand rabbit, multiply it by about 3. It'll cost you probably $25 to $50 each. I hope that helped you. And if you watch the next episode, I will show you more about how to fix up your rabbits and make a buck. Because believe me, there's the buck to be made out of these bucks, like I said before. Isn't that right, big fella? Yeah. Catch ya.